103ers. In this video I'm going to go over our Canvas page and syllabus, so check it out. First we start with our Canvas page. This is 103. I'm sure that you have had Canvas classes before and it is an online class, but I just want to briefly go over it. Of course, the very first thing you see here on our page is our welcome letter. And does anybody know what this art is from? If you said chilled cow, you're right. From the Chill Hop on YouTube. So this is a welcome letter that introduces the theme of our class, which happens to be the human experience. In addition, we have things like our start date, when we end, and the course link too. And I do have something to tell you. I want to show you our book, which I want to tell you you don't need, but if you want to have a physical copy, I do want to show you that. 1 second, please. How you say in Japanese? You say "Chotto matte kudasai." Alright, I'm back with the goods in hand. So this one is the Norton book, but you don't have to get it. I'm going to provide everything through Canvas. If you want, sure, but it's not necessary. If I was you, I wouldn't get it because I'm providing everything through Canvas. But there is an opportunity for extra credit though if you want to do it. This book here, The Power of Habit, there's an opportunity that if you want to do the extra credit essay for extra 60 points, you can do. So pick up this book and start reading it if you are interested. It deals with the psychology of habits and habit formation and how it works. And it would be that if you want to do the extra credit on our very last day, which is June 10, you'll submit extra credit essay about you choose the habit of positive adopt, or maybe a negative one you want to get rid of, and how would you use what you learned in this book to achieve that? So what did you learn from this book about habits and habit formations, and how will you use that newfound knowledge to achieve your goal of obtaining a new habit or getting rid of one that is being detrimental to you? So again, if you want to do the extra credit, pick this one up, and you don't have to get this one because I'm going to provide everything through Canvas. So good news for our wallets, huh? All right. So of course it's online. We do it through Canvas. Here's the info for the tech support. It's an online class. Tech is fallible, so they will be an invaluable friend to us all, huh? And DSPS, there's that info, my email address. So that's the very first thing we see is the welcome letter and my communication plan. I made this flyer. Basically, it just says, hey, the way you can contact me through my email or Canvas inbox or the chat room, which I'll show you where it is. I'll do my best to respond within 24 hours. And of course, I'll contact you every week through the videos that I'll make where our modules. Of course, your email, Canvas inbox. Mostly, I use the email more than the Canvas inbox. So, if you haven't done so already, make sure that you have some sort of system where you can always be checking your school email. To be honest, I use one called Spark. And Spark lets you put in all your mailboxes in one place, and it makes life easier. I recommend that one, Spark. Okay, yes, if you want to set up a Zoom meeting or anything like that, you can just let me know. I'm here to help. Let's see, what else do we have? Team building activity. Okay, this is for funsies, it's not for points. So if you want to share maybe a picture of your pet or a video of a music video of a new band you just discovered, or a funny meme or a GIF, I don't know, of course within reason, then you can share it. I want to give you an example. Let's say I wanted to share my favorite type of cat. Happens to be the British Shorthair. Here we go. I will make this our pet. This is a thickums, huh? As if I just want to pet this one, huh? Of course. Let's see. Sorry about that. Oh, there we go. So let's see. You get the picture you want, and you can go to here, reply, and if you go to insert and image upload, and as long as you know where it is, right? Oh, I guess I've taken out 3 times. All right, and there's our cat. There we go. So let's see. Oh, if you want to type, I could go meow. I'm your class cat. Give me a name. Oop, I'm your class cat. Give me a name. Do you know you can make a cat with the keyboard like this? Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And you post it. For example, if you wanted to give a name to our class cat, it's a big one, huh? It's a fuzzy one. You could just go to reply, and there you go. Now I want to show you. Let's say you want to share a video, okay? So I want to show you how that will work. Let's see. Let's say we go to YouTube. And let's see, I don't know, let's say LA Kings, for example. I don't know if the Kings beat the Oilers in this game, but hopefully they did. Let's see, let's say we wanted to share this one. You go to share, you go to, okay, you don't want this one, but you want the embed code. Go to embed code, copy that. After you do that, then, as usual, you go to reply to start a new one, and you go here where it says insert and embed, because you want to have the embed code, paste it in, boom, voila, there's the video. C'est fantastique, huh? Okay, so this again is ongoing. It's through our term. It's for funsies. It's not for points. So if you have a GIF or a picture of your pet or whatever you want to share, this is the place to do it, and it's ongoing throughout our term. So that's what that is, team building activity. This one is our syllabus. And here's something I want you to remember. So I'm going to be publishing each module one at a time. So for every week, we have a module. So we start with week 1. You know what? Let me make this, let's just call it week 1. There we go. So you're responsible for this week for everything in here. As you can see, number 1, we have you're watching this video, so this is very good. That's where you need to start. Next one is the icebreaker, right? So one of the things, as I'm going to go over in the syllabus, one of the big things is netiquette, which is net etiquette. And I'll talk about that in more detail right now as I go over the syllabus. But one of the big things is that it's easy to become like a keyboard warrior when you feel that it's just a disembodied avatar that you're talking with. This is why I'm asking you to please upload your picture to Canvas. That's the very first part of our icebreaker. To do so, click here, top left. If you don't have the pic, it'll just be a gray circle. You click there, go to profile, click the picture there, and then you upload the picture. Okay, so please do that. That's the very first thing. Next thing, introduce yourself. Hey, so what's your name? Do you have a major yet? Something interesting about you. If there's anything else you'd like to share. So you can either type it out, say, hello, I am blah, 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 blah. You can type it out. Or you could do my favorite, which is media. You go to insert, go to media, upload, record media, and then go to record. And double video, very cool. and then start recording and do that. If you don't want to do video, if you just want to do audio, go here where it says webcam, go to no video, and this will just record the audio if you just want to do the audio. So whether you choose to type it up or to have your video or audio, then the options are there. It is worth points. Please do it. Also, you're doing it tells me who's actually in the class, who's participating. If you don't do this, then I'll see, oh, okay, this person was a no-show, and I'll drop you. So this very first week is important that you get your work in, because I actually know who's in the class and who's present, who's who's not a bot or anything like that. So do the work. Okay, so that's your icebreaker. One thing I want to point out, most things are due Sundays. So next Sunday, April 30, this one will be due. Same thing with this one, the little syllabus quiz contract. Usually too, I want to point out that when things are due Sunday, it's usually by 11:59 p.m. I don't know why this is strobing. I apologize. Yes, I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, so you know what I think I might do? I might make I was gonna say I might make a separate video for the syllabus. Okay, yeah, I think I'll do that, because this strobe light started and I don't know why it happened. Anyways, this little syllabus quiz contract, they're just frequently asked questions, so you can please take this, and also by Sunday. Current event, this is our first assignment, if you will. It's our first write-up. Also due by Sunday. I'm going to post a video that explains it in more detail. Alright, that's it for this module, I think. Oh yeah, another thing I want to point out, if we look here on the left, announcements, oh look, the strobe stopped! Yes, the strobe stopped. I was concerned for a moment. let's ride it out as while the going is good, right? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it in one shot. I'm gonna try to do that in one shot. In this video, we'll do the canvas and we'll look at our syllabus. So, okay, announcements. Make sure to always check that. Right? I've posted our welcome letter in here already. Ooh, this one here, embedded tutor. So our embedded tutor. Oh, there's the stroke. Our embedded tutor is Robert Zavala. He is also the embedded tutor in my current class, which is in person. So hello Robert, if you're watching this. Robert, this will be your area where you can post more info about yourself. Maybe you can have a video or a flyer or something like that. So my dear students, that will be Robert's section, and he'll be able to reach out to you, so send announcements and things like that, and just have an overall line of communication with you all. You can always check your grade through here, and the chat. If you have a question, you want to try the chat room, you can go in there, and please go to new message alerts so you can know, see if you got a response or something. So hello, welcome to English 103. Oh, and then put my favorite animal, which is a panda. Very cool, very cool. All right, that is it for our canvas. Now, please go to here where it says syllabus. That's what we're going to look at. I happen to already have it open. So let's check this out. And I'm sorry this is flashing if it's distracting. You know what? Let me just... I'm gone. I'm outsies. Is that a thing? Does anybody say I'm outsies? Not really, huh? Probably just I'm out. Okay, let's take a look here at our syllabus. This is us, right? Favorite animals, the panda. So my email here, please always feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help. These are my official office hours this semester. If you do want to go out to one of them, please let me know so I can know to expect you. If you want to also maybe set up a Zoom meeting with me, just let me know. Just know I'm always here to help, and so is Robert. We are here to support you and for you to be successful. So that is that. This first page is the definition of our class. class in the eyes of our school. It's how they define it. And this one is what I like to call the meat and potatoes. It's our course intro. So I wrote it. It says, "Welcome to English 103. I'm happy to have you join our very own learning community of readers and writers. At its core, the thematic premise that undergirds our course is an attention to the human experience. As this is a composition class, the curriculum is scaffolded to link the action of writing as a social enterprise that constitutes an integral part of what we do as people. Moreover, we'll explore varied aspects that contribute to the human experience. This will include things such as culture, language, politics, and relevantly, our relationship with science and technology. We'll consider how the work of writing, and more broadly speaking, composition, impel these things forward. Our adventure awaits us." This always reminds me like you're starting a video game or something. So I said, remember about the text is, oh, I don't know why things strobe, but look, stop strobing. Okay, like I said, this one is the book, but you don't have to get it. I'm going to offer everything through Canvas. But if you do want to do the extra credit, please pick up Power of Habit. Okay, materials. Hey, to be an active reader, you should have highlighters already. So you should be printing out your materials and highlighting them and annotating. And so far in the game here in college, you should be doing that already. Or, if you want to look at the PDFs digitally, get yourself a tablet, get some sort of program where you can annotate. My dear students, I promise you, my teachers always used to tell me, hey, annotate, write on your ratings, and highlight, and have your notes on the margins. And it wasn't until I actually started doing it that it made all the difference. So you should be annotating. If you you're not going to print out the articles and do highlighters, then get yourself a tablet or something where you can do it. You can use a stylus. Obviously, you should have online access. It's an online class, and we're going to do everything through Canvas. Our online space. Okay. The main thing, like I was saying, is remember the human. And that is our mantra, remember the human. So this means please show respect towards me as your instructor and towards one another as classmate to classmate, right? Remember the human. So this is important. We are not disembodied avatars, but we are actual people, right? And let's see. What else? Oh, that's what I'll do. When it starts blinking, I'll just minimize it. So, please be respectful to one another. It's okay to disagree with somebody. That's part of living in a society. But I won't allow any hate speech or anything like that, racial slurs or nothing like that. So, instead, it's okay if you take contention with an idea that someone has. That's okay. That's normal. That's part of living in a society. Obviously, when you address me, you write me an email, make sure to, at the very least, run a spell check. That goes also for your other teachers. All right, it's an English class, so we'll have reading course classes. I'm sorry, guys. Guess I'm a little hungry. My brain's got a little hazy, but I'm gonna eat afterward. But what I'm saying is that obviously there's reading. Sometimes there will be little mini quizzes peppered into each module. So there's not a ton of points, but it's just to keep you on your toes. Basically, just make sure that you do the work in each module for each week. And this is important. No, you cannot make up an entire module. So, but what we do have late homework pass. Let me see. Let me go to that section. Oh, here we go. Okay, so if you want to turn in a late homework, so what constitutes a late homework? This is weird. I just stopped stroking. Anyways, what constitutes a late homework is maybe something like a write-up or an outline or a worksheet. What you cannot use it for is the discussion board, anything on a discussion board, because that happens in real time. So once that ends and the conversation's ended, there's no way to even respond to anyone else because that passed already. Same thing for, you cannot use it for, we're going to do writing workshops for each of our 2 main papers. No, you can't use the late homework pass on that because you need to actually turn it in on time for the Canvas system to distribute drafts to you, right? It's only going to give drafts to those students who submitted one in of their own. So for the late homework pass, you can turn it up to a day after it's due. You can email me as an attachment, just let me know. And the late essay submissions, you can use it for the first paper. If you need to, you turn it up to 2 days late, just let me know, email me as an attachment. You cannot use it for the last one because that's the end of our term and everything's over then. I would dub thee king or queen of procrastinators if you try to do that. Okay, that is that. Oh yeah, this is where we were. The modules, just make sure to do the work, stay on top of it. Current event write-ups is this assignment. We'll have 2. And if you want to see more info on that, there it is here. But also, actually, as it so happens, our very first current event write-up is due next Sunday. I'm going to have a video in there. Remember I said where the link was for that assignment in our module. I'm going to have a video in there that will better explain it. So that is that one. We'll have 2 main essays. I talked about the extra credit already. This extra credit essay, which would be due on our last day, which is June 10th. If you want to do it, make sure you start reading this one ASAP. I told you about our chat, participation, attendance. Basically, do the work, stay active, and you're participating. You're in attendance. Our class is asynchronous. We don't have mandatory Zoom meetings or anything like that. Just do the work, get it in. I'm here to support you. Robert's here to support you too. Our embedded tutor. And tech support is, again, it's an online class. Their service is invaluable. When you do submit something in, please make sure it's doc, docx, or PDF formats. If you're using Google Docs, make sure to convert it into one of those. GDocs can be finicky, as you may know. You have to give permission to the recipient. Sometimes that isn't done, and then you can't even open the file. And just make sure to please put it into one of these, make my life easier. And let's see. Just letting you know, when you do submit, it's going to go through a turn it in filter. No, you don't have to make a turn it in account. It's just a filter that I'm applying to it. So just FYI. Revisions. You can revise your first paper, not the last one because it's already it ends, right? But let's say you got a B, and maybe you meet with Robert, you go over the comments, or you meet with me and you understand that it's more than just crossing T's and dotting I's, and you know where to bolster and maybe revamp. So you can just do that, just let me know. And if you want to revise it, after it's created, you'd have to 4 days to send me as an attachment. Just let me know. You see, my dear 103ers, here I am. I'm throwing you all these ladders. I want you to succeed. Our embedded tutor and myself, we're here for your success. We want you to succeed. Because I know a class takes a lot of energy and time, and I want you to learn and get a lot out of this class. So I want you to get something out of it. Alright. Plagiarism. Just do your work. We have turned it in on our side. And please just do your own work. Anything plagiarized is a 0, could lead to failing the class. I just had a memory. I had a student, she had been doing so well throughout the term, but on her final paper, all of a sudden it just started sounding like a medical journal, like very jargony, and sure enough, it was all plagiarized, and yikes, it wasn't worth it. Just do your own work, guys. And Writing Center. So Robert works with the Writing Center, and they're there to help. He'll give more info on it too. Student counseling, if you guys want to talk to someone. We do have counseling for like classes. and counseling for student for mental health help, and this all in the same student service building on the first floor. On the first floor is the mental health counseling, and upstairs is the one for like counseling, like for classes, planning classes, things like that. DSPS, if you have an accommodation that you need, then make sure to see them ASAP. Alright, the points. Basically, you just do the work in each module, and that is that. This is our dog. Say, yay! We made it through our syllabus. What name would you guys give him? He looks like Max to me. What do you say? Let me know in the chat. Alright. Alright, so I want you to understand the organizational structure of our calendar. Here's the thematic unit. So first one is our intro. At the top, I will put if there's something due that week, or if I'm assigning like a major thing, then like a little to do. Usually it'll just complete the module, but that'll be there. So okay, my dear students, this is college now. Please, 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 I have to say it. It's your responsibility to check our calendar, okay? I've had some students tell me, no, but you didn't tell me on campus, or this was due, or anything. No, it's your responsibility. Check our calendar, and write down the deadlines on your wall calendar. You need to have emission control. I'm big on this, guys, because I've really struggled with ADD all my life, so organization and time management has been tough for me, but I have learned that we need emission control. It's not your responsibility to carry all these deadlines in your head, so have emission control. Mission control is a place where you can write down your deadlines, whether you have a calendar on your phone, or my personal favorite, this is what I would do if I was you. You could do both. Get a planner as an agenda, or use your phone, because ultimately, here is my wall calendar. Here's my mission control. So write down deadlines or things I gotta do. So do that, please. Go over our calendar and your other classes and write down the deadlines here. And put it up on your wall, because it's something you'll see every day, so that you can anticipate, right? And be intentional with your efforts towards the closest deadline. Alright, that's it, really. Other than that, thanks for taking the time to watch this preliminary video, and welcome to the class, and see you all online.